Hi, good morning. Hi, good morning, good morning, good morning. आज सबका मॉर्निंग अच्छा ही रहेगा लगता है. हाँ, super. Good to see all of you. Hi, hi, great. So, just one second. I have to check one quick thing. Okay, super. All right. So, hi Dipanshu. Very, very good morning. Good to see all of you. Good to see all of you. Hi. Few new names: Suchit, Yagnesh, Saurav, Shailendra, Samir. Samir, you're back in town, or are you still traveling? Okay. No, sorry. This is not Samir. Okay. Raghavendra, Priya, Nitin. All right. So, let me start with a short story. देखो, इमेजिन करो, इमेजिन करो, there is a king. Okay, imagine there is a king. Okay, and the king has got obviously a lot of treasure. उनके पास that king also has built a very large fort. Okay, and inside the fort there is lot of treasure. सोना है, weapons है, jewels है, grains है, and everything that is there in that big treasure house of the fort has been earned over many years. The king has been the king for like 30 years now. The king has earned it over many years. एक दिन उनका एक capable minister comes up to the king and says, महाराज, ये जो treasure है, this treasure that we have should not just lie inside. Okay, and इनमें से ना some portion of the treasure हमको बाहर लेके जाना है, प्रजाओं में बांटना है, इन्वेस्ट करना है, and we have to use it to protect for the future, and we also need to protect the treasure for the future. Okay, ये नहीं कि जस्ट इसको बाहर लेके जाना है, इन्वेस्ट करना है या ग्रो करवाना है. We also need to protect this for the future. The king listens to that minister very attentively. Minister का logic is very sound. उनका जो प्लान था, जो that whatever plan he showed it to the king is also very sensible. The king agree भी करता है. The king also agrees with the minister. But when the time comes, just a second, somebody is continuously trying to. But when the time comes, the king does not open the entire treasury. बहुत सारा पैसा, रकम, he keeps it inside. He opens only a very small gate. Okay, and he sends out one small box. Out of like 500 boxes, he sends out one small box. Why? Not because there is no treasure. Because the king, not because there is no treasure or lack of it, because the king is not yet sure whether the outside world is safe enough. So he is watching. What are the things the king was watching? King पहले watch कर रहा था, will the minister handle it well? Will the guards protect it? जिस रास्ते से ले जाएंगे, will the route be safe? Will all this treasure come back with dignity and not getting eroded? Okay. This exactly is what happens in client meetings. जब क्लाइंट के साथ मीटिंग होता है, वी सी 50 लाख विद द क्लाइंट, पोटेंशियल 70 लाख, 1 करोड़, 2 करोड़, वी सी ए ह्यूज अपॉर्चुनिटी. The client is looking at his fort, his safety, his years of hard work, his family's backup plan, his control. So when the client says, sir पहले 2 लाख से start करते हैं, don't immediately feel insulted. That 2 lakh is not just a small investment. It is the first box from its treasury. He is testing whether your hands are worthy of more. Okay? And बहुत समय देखा है कि MFD, wealth advisors तक काफ़ी disappointed हो जाते हैं. We become irritated. The serious advisor understands the signal, because big money does not move just because it is available. Big money moves. Big money moves when the client feels that the gate can be opened safely. So today we are going to understand why clients start small even when they have big money. Okay? And how to move them from capacity to comfort to some real commitment. Okay? So we will try and see the hidden gap between clients' trust and clients' commitment. Okay? Does this make sense? Has anybody gone through such situations where clients have got big money but they are starting small with us? Okay, chaliye, great. Many times? Okay, many times. Okay, chaliye, let me pull out the presentation deck and we will get started. Just a second. The presentation deck is ready. All right. Why do clients with 50 lakhs start with 2 lakhs? Okay. Why do clients with or prospects with potential 50 lakhs starts with 2 lakhs? The hidden gap between client capacity and client commitment. देखो, his bank has 50 lakhs, but his mind is comfortable with 2 lakhs. Capacity is definitely not equals to comfort. His bank balance and his emotional readiness are not the same thing. Okay? Every client decision has 3 levels, and most MFDs only see 1. Capacity, comfort, commitment. Okay? Every client decision goes through 3 levels: capacity, comfort, and commitment. Capacity, what the client can see. Okay? Comfort is what the client is emotionally ready to invest. And commitment is what the client actually acts on. 50 लाख का 5 लाख comfort हो सकता है, commitment 2 लाख से है. Capacity is in the bank account, comfort is in the client's mind, and commitment happens only when both meet. Okay. There are 4 reasons big clients start small. Number 1, it is not about the money, definitely not about the money, it is about the mind. Okay. Now, number 1, they are testing you. A small amount is actually an audition. The client is quietly asking, will this advisor follow up with me, explain clearly, stay calm when the markets fall? Okay. Treat this as a phase 1. This is not a token start. This is phase 1. Phase 2, they are testing the experience. How smooth is the process? How professional is the first review? When you appoint a driver, you take them for a test drive. You give them the car keys. बोलता है चलो 10 मिनट चला के आते हैं. How smooth is the process? How professional is the first review? The first investment is a proof of the entire experience to come. Okay. 3, the fear regret. They fear regret. What if markets fall? What if family questions the decision? A smaller amount reduces future regret. It is emotional insurance, not a financial logic. Okay. And finally, the money has no clear role. Unassigned money stays idle. Once you define its purpose, a 7-year goal, a daughter's education, a commitment rises naturally. Okay. These are the 4 reasons. When any one of the 4 or even one is missing, the start is always small. They start small because the comfort is smaller than their capacity. The CCC framework. Okay. Stop jumping from capacity to commitment. We have to build the comfort first. What the client can invest is capacity. How much of this is genuinely free for the next 3 to 5 years? Okay. This will segregate the idle money from what is actually needed. Okay. Idle money from what is actually needed. Second comes comfort. What the client emotionally is ready to invest. What amount feels meaningful but not uncomfortable? Respects the clients without accepting a token amount. What amount feels meaningful but not uncomfortable? Commitment. What moves in phase 1 and by when? What the client will act on now. It will convert a vague interest into a defined action. Commitment happens when both meet, capacity and comfort. What are the words that build trust? And what are the words that kill it? What kills the relationship? Sir, 2 lakh se kya hoga? Sounds insulting. The client feels judged. Sir, आपके पास 50 लाख है, at least 20 लाख करिए. Sounds pushy. Sir, trust करिए. Trust cannot be demanded. Can you ever ask somebody to trust you? Can you ask somebody to believe you? What builds relationships? Sir, I understand you want to start small. That is completely fine. Let us separate 3 things. Your total available money, your current comfort, and the right structure. My job is not to push the entire amount immediately. My job is to make sure this money does not remain idle. So we can start with this comfortable first step, but let us also create a clear roadmap for the remaining amount. The client needs to feel understood. The client does not need to be sold. Never fight the full amount. Never. Create a structure that makes it inevitable eventually. Comfort entry, a meaningful first step. Okay. Start at a level the client feels confident about, not embarrassed by. Review the confidence. Set a 30 to 60-day review. Let the client experience the process, the communication, the clarity, the calmness. Let the trust compound. Let us review how you feel after the first step. Okay. Planned deployment. Step number 3. Define future tranches in advance. This is not बाद में देखेंगे. This is a structured, pre-agreed deployment. Sir, out of the 50 lakhs, we start with 10 lakhs now. 15 lakh moves in a planned tranche over 3 months. The remaining 25 lakhs stays liquid until our first review. Nothing is rushed. Everything is structured. A small investment is not a small opportunity. Sometimes it is big client quietly asking, can this advisor handle something larger? Treat the first 2 lakhs like it is a 2 crore, because to the right client, it is absolutely a 2 crore. Build the comfort, earn the commitment, and then deserve the corpus. All the best, everyone. Have a great day ahead, and I'll see you tomorrow exactly at 10:10 with a new series. All the best, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.